If money is really energy, why does it ghost some people and overflow for others? Everyone keeps saying just align with abundance, but what does that actually mean in real life? People say things like money is energy, money is flow, or you just have to align with abundance. And honestly, there is truth in those ideas, but also a lot of half truths because what most people call money blocks are actually money wounds, subconscious imprints from childhood and society that quietly shape how safe you feel receiving, keeping, and enjoying money. So, in this video, I want to share 5 deeper truths about money energy, how it actually behaves, what really drives it away, and how to start shifting back into genuine flow. Stick around because by the end, you'll understand why your relationship with money sometimes feels hot and cold and how to spot the wound that's been silently holding the reins. Let's start with the first one. People love to say money is a spirit. They talk about it as if it's some conscious entity that chooses where it wants to go. And to an extent, I get what they mean. Collective energy gives money life. Billions of people project fear, greed, desire, and worship onto it. So, of course, it behaves like a living thing in our experience. But saying money has conditions, that's where it goes off track for me. Money doesn't actually have preferences. It doesn't wake up one morning and say, "You weren't grateful, I'm leaving. Goodbye." If you're constantly stressed when you spend or panicked when you check your bank account, that tension becomes the energetic language through which you interact with money. It's not the paper judging you, it's your nervous system replaying whatever early experiences taught you that safety is conditional. So, if you grew up in chaos or unpredictability, money will mirror that instability. It's not spiritual punishment, it's emotional patterning. When people say money doesn't stay where it's not appreciated, what they are really describing is dysregulation. If you associate spending with guilt, you will unconsciously push money away the moment you receive it. It's not because money has a personality, it's because you do. Money mirrors your sense of safety. Secret number 2, money is water. That metaphor actually makes sense to me. We literally say things like cash flow, liquid assets, pool of money, drowning in debt. The nature of water and money is similar. It flows where there's openness, not resistance. But people often misunderstand flow. They think it means just let it all go, don't track anything, don't budget, don't plan, which is nonsense. Flow without structure is a flood. Water needs a container, a riverbank. Otherwise, it destroys everything in its path. The same goes for money. You can be open to receiving while still having boundaries. You can circulate money while still having savings. That balance is what actually keeps flow sustainable. I see this all the time with people who swing between overspending and hoarding. It's just their nervous system trying to find safety in chaos. When you learn to hold and release with the same sense of calm, you start to flow naturally. Secret number 3, hard work doesn't guarantee wealth. And I think we can all agree on that. The people who work the hardest often have the least to show for it. If hard work made you affluent, then all the laborers in the world would be billionaires. But people hear that and jump to extremes. They start thinking, okay, so I should just manifest and do nothing, which is equally absurd. Everyone keeps talking about energetic alignment, but nobody actually explained what that means. So let's break it down in the simplest way possible. Alignment just means your thoughts, your words, and your actions are saying the same thing. That's it. If you say you value your work but constantly undercharge or do things for free, you're out of alignment. If you say you want financial freedom but you're mindlessly spending money and you never look at your accounts, that's misalignment. If you say you're abundant but your calendar is packed with low energy tasks that drain you, you're contradicting yourself. Alignment isn't some mystical state, it's practical self-respect. You're in alignment when your pricing, your schedule, and your self-talk all line up. That's it. People who live in alignment don't necessarily work less, they just work in a regulated state. Their nervous system isn't in panic mode, so they make clearer decisions, spot better opportunities, and naturally attract more because they are not leaking energy on overthinking and self-doubt and panic and scarcity. Secret number 4, lack of money is not poverty. Poverty is a mindset, they say. And while I understand what people mean, that your thoughts create your reality, that statement oversimplifies something much bigger. Poverty isn't just mental, it's systemic, generational, and often psychological. When you've grown up in scarcity, your body adapts to survive it. Your nervous system literally learns to live in not enough. So even when money starts to flow, you might sabotage it because abundance feels foreign, even unsafe, and it also doesn't align with your low self-concept. You can't just affirm your way out of that. You have to notice how your body reacts to money, whether it tenses when you spend, freezes when you think about earning more, or feels heavy when you receive. That's your body revealing where it doesn't yet feel safe having more. Mindset is important, yes, but it's useless if your body is still wired for survival. And finally, secret number 5, you don't chase money, you attract it, which sounds good on paper. And yes, chasing energy comes from lack. But attraction without embodiment is just fantasy. Everyone says embody abundance, but no one explains how. So let's make it really simple. Embodiment is when your behavior matches the version of you who already has it. Not pretending or delusion. Genuine consistency. When I wanted to shift my money energy, I stopped saying I want or I need. I started speaking in the present tense, even when I journal and script. When I see my dream car drive past, I don't say I want that, I say that's mine. Because the version of me who already has it doesn't long for it. She recognizes it. That tiny linguistic shift retrains your brain to feel safe in having instead of chasing. Embodiment also looks like how you treat money when it's here. There was a period where I became borderline obsessed with saving. I was addicted to saving, constantly checking balances, hoarding every penny, convinced something bad would happen if I let it go, it will never come back. That wasn't abundance. That was fear dressed as control. That's what I learned from my parents. That obsession came from my safe money wound, aka the limiting belief that I'm not safe until I have a lot of money. Ironically, that energy repelled opportunities. The more I loosened my grip and trusted myself to handle money responsibly, the more it started circulating back. So yes, use money, bless it, let it flow, but don't worship it and become obsessed with it. I've already done that, so you don't have to. The moment you place money above your own peace, you've handed your power away. Money serves the physical. You are the soul. When you lead with the energy of trust, safety, and worthiness, abundance follows as a byproduct. If you're listening to this and thinking, okay, but how do I know which wound I'm carrying? That's exactly why I created my free money wound quiz. It helps you uncover the subconscious pattern driving your relationship with money, whether it's shame, fear, overworking, control, or distrust. Awareness is step 1. Once you see your pattern clearly, you can start shifting it. All the links are in the description below. Go take the quiz and see which wound is quietly shaping your financial reality. Because once you understand the root, the way money flows to you starts to make a lot more sense. So I hope this has helped you heal your relationship with money. Sending you love, and I will see you in a jiffy.